please spell out what extra things came in Java 1.8 version? Anyone, can you please just spell out what extra things came as a part of interface? So just as part of interfaces, only two things came. One is default methods. One is the default methods. So to add new methods, to add new methods to interfaces, without affecting implementation classes, without affecting implementation classes. Yes sir, this is the first one which came. Next, static methods to define general utility methods, to define general utility methods, static methods concept came. Okay, that's all. So these are the two things which came in the 1.8 version enhancements, friends. Okay, remember. Now the next cinema, there is one small subtopic is there. Let me talk about that subtopic also. What that subtopic here is very important, friends. In Java 9, these things are Java 8 version. Okay, in Java 9 there is one special concept that came. What is that concept here? Sir, there is private where are the methods? Remember this one. So there is a private static methods came in interfaces, right? What the methods, what is the purpose of that private static methods? I will explain, sir. So private methods, private static methods came in the interfaces, right? Okay, just have a look once about this one. So as a part of 1.9 version, 1.9, as the part of 1.9 version, okay, private static methods, came in the private static methods came in Java 1.9 version. So what is the purpose, right? What the need, what the purpose of these static what the purpose of these static methods, right? Okay, now the importance is very simple, sir. Okay, very simple. Here just what we can do is, sir, private static methods are there, private static methods and private instance methods, both the things are there. What the reason for that? Don't feel only static methods, private instance methods are there, as well as static methods and the private static methods are there. So these private methods are also allowed as the part of 1.9 version. Just aware what is the need, what is the purpose of these static methods, right? What the need of these private methods? Very simple, friends. What I'm going to do is just observe it very carefully, right? So my requirement is, sir, assume I have an interface is there. Okay, assume interface test is there, assume that, sir. Now my requirement is, I have several default methods are there. Default void m1, default void m1 I'm taking. Similarly, default void m2, default void m3 like m1 m2 m3 like multiple default methods are there. Sir, can you please confirm default methods are allowed or not allowed? Default methods are allowed or not allowed inside interfaces, right? Can you please spell out, sir? Yes, it is allowed. Are you getting? Yes, it is allowed, right? So now my question is, do you know, assume that there is some common code is there. Assume that there is some common code is there, sir. What that common code is? Yes, observe carefully, right? Suppose assume here 1000 lines of the code is there. 1000 lines of code is there. Next, here also assume that 1000 lines of code is there. Assume here also 1000 lines of code is there, sir. 1000 lines of code is there. observe carefully. Sir, in these default methods, there may be a chance of some common code. Correct or not? Maybe a chance of some common code. Some common code is there. What I will do is, sir, that common code you have to write separately. You require to write separately. You require to write separately here. Instead of that, what I will take is, sir, I'm taking private. Here just one new method I'm taking. Private, void, some m like this I'm taking. In this, sir, common code for a default methods I'm taking, sir. Common code for default methods I'm taking. Now, wherever this common code, assume that 900 lines of common code is there, assume, sir. This common code is required for every default method, assume. Then automatically what I will take, instead of writing these 1000 lines, just I will call this common code, and the remaining 100 lines only I require to define. Here also, instead of writing 1000 lines, just I will call common code, just call that private method, and then the remaining 100 lines only I require to take. Sir, observe that here also I will call that common method, common code, and then remaining 100 lines only I require to take. Yes, friends, everyone in the position to understand what the need or what the purpose of private methods, right? So to define common code which is required for default methods, happily you can define inside interface, no problem at all. Okay, these are type of requirement. Also, this is the main biggest advantage, sub code reusability, redundancy. We can reduce. This is the concept which came in the Java 9 version. Up to Java 8, private methods are not allowed inside interface. But from Java 1.9 version onward, private methods, but compulsory it should be concrete method. Remember that. Are you everyone in the position to understand this one? Yes, friends. Are you in the position to understand this? Okay, just let me go for small executable code so that you may get much clarity. Sir, is it theoretically okay? But can you please spell out some execution, like you people may ask? Very simple, sir. Here I'm taking. So system.out.println, Here my requirement is, just observe that here just I'm trying to take interrupt. This is M1 specific functionality. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Next, do you know here even I'm trying to take here M2 specific functionality, like this I'm trying to take, sir. Forget about M3. Here just my requirement is common functionality. Common functionality are default methods. System.out.println common functionality are default methods. Common functionality are default methods, like this I took, sir. Yes, sir. Now let me take class test. Sir, public static void main. Here just observe that public static void main method. Next one after that string array asks. Here just take very special care about this one. Sir, class test implements interrupt. Class test implements interrupt. Okay, like now my requirement is just I want to call M1 method, default method, and then I want to call M2 method. Okay, test T is equal to new test I'm taking. Next T.M1, T.M2, like this I'm trying to call, sir. Can you please confirm, is it valid or not? Yes, friends, is it valid or not? Yes, valid. It is not static. M method is implicitly static. Amit, no. It is not implicitly static. It is the instance method only. Okay, because default methods are not static. Default methods are instance methods. And this one is also implicit. It is the implicit method, instance method only. Whenever you are calling M1, at the part of M1, M is going to call, and then this one. whenever you are calling M2, yeah, the part of that M will be called, and then like this one. So now here let me execute this code. Here just observe that I'm trying to take. Yes, if you can show this code, most of the people are going to feel, yes sir, this is invalid, something like most of the people may feel this one is the invalid, like because private methods are not allowed inside interfaces, like majority of the people are going to feel, because may not aware the new editions which came at the part of this Java newer versions, right? So take very special care about this one. Okay, like now here my requirement is, let me execute this code, sir. Set path is equal to, just I'm trying to take. Okay, now observe Java C tester.java. Perfectly, it is a valid. Perfectly itself is a valid Java tester. Now observe, yes, common functionality of default methods, and then M1 functionality, common functionality of default methods, and then M2 specific functionality. Any doubt, friends? Can you please confirm? Ayo, is this code valid or not? Yes, perfectly. Can you please confirm? Any doubt? So this private methods concept came in which version, sir? Java 9 version. Remember, right? Private methods concept came in which version? Java 9 version, right? Okay. Well, so this is what you people should aware clearly, right? Next, similarly, do you know static methods also? Similarly, static methods also inside interfaces. Right? So now there are some common methods. I mean, do you know there are static methods we are allowed to take from 1.8 version onwards? Assume that public static void M1. Okay, like here also public static void M2 is there, sir. Okay, sir, M1 specific functionality, M2 specific functionality, like so between static methods. So for static methods also, maybe a chance of some common code. Remember, maybe a chance of some common code. Okay, now for multiple static methods, whatever common code is required, happily you can define as a private static method, private static void M1, common functionality of static methods, like this I'm taking. Sir, can you please confirm? So here, because from Java 1.8 version onwards, happily we can take static methods also. Okay, yeah, the part of static methods, if there is any common code is there, okay, that common code happily you can define. So by using some private. So this private, which is required only within the interface, because just for code reusability purpose, I want to take like this. So yes, so this is what is the main advantage. What is the main advantage of private static method is, so just for code reusability sake, then immediately we ask, sir, why you have to take private? Why don't you take a public method? Like, okay, even if it is the public, is it going to work or not? Can you please confirm? Even if it is the public, is it going to work or not? Yes, definitely this one is going to work out. But the problem here is, if I make this one as the public, now the outside person can feel this is one service, this is one service, this is another service. Regarding this is another service, but this is just for internal code reusability purpose. I wrote it is not intended for end user. That's why compulsory you have to declare private. Okay, code reusability without affecting end user. Okay, like happily you can take in this style. Okay, like now here, can you please tell, is this code valid or not? Swarup, Nagateja, can you please confirm, is this code valid or not? Respond. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. It is invalid. What the reason for the interface static method? Compulsory we should call by using interface name only. Okay, there is no other way to call the interface static methods, right? That's why interf dot m1, interf dot m2, like this I'm taking, sir. Now let me execute this code. Happily the code is going to compile and runs fine. Have a look once. So that's all. Now let me, what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Yes, sir, this is the answer we are going to get. Can you please observe a bit very carefully about this one? So can you spell out what is the main advantage What is the main advantage of static methods, static or private methods inside interface? Okay, first advantage, code reusability, code reusability, code reusability. Next, second advantage, code reusability. So second advantage is we can expose only intended methods, only intended methods to the end user. Okay, only intended methods to the end user. So unnecessary in what the methods which are required internally, those things we are not going to expose. We want to expose to the end user or to the implementation class. Remember, we can expose only intended methods to the implementation class, to the implementation classes. So if it is not private, then automatically this M is also visible to the implementation classes or otherwise to the outside world, which is not at all recommended. Clear? Any explanation is required? So what is the need? What is the need of static methods in the Java 9 version? So that's all. These are the things what you people should be aware. Next, there is one small concept is there. Okay, what that concept is? Now just take a bit very special case, sir. Sir, here JDK 7 versus JDK 8 versus JDK 9. What is the difference between these three things, right? Just observe with respect to interfaces. I want to talk. Just have a look once, sir. Now my requirement here is interface interrupt is there. Interrupt is there. 1 minute. Swarup is asking something. And only intended we can available to the implementation class. I want to give answers. Which one, Swarup? Yeah. Now interface interrupt I have. So in Java 1.7 version, every variable is always public static final variables. Inside interface, every variable by default public static final. Remember this one. Next, every method is always public and abstract. Public and abstract methods only. Public and abstract methods only, sir. So this is so every variable is always public static final by default. Every method is always public and abstract, only this is the thing until 1.7 version. Remember this one, sir. So until 1.7 version, sir, this is the story. If you consider until 1.7 version inside interface, we can take only this one, sir. Next, sir, here in 1.8 version, in addition to this, some more extra things came. Anyone, can you please tell which extra things came, sir? Okay, here default methods with the implementation. With the implementation. Of course, default methods with implementation. Next term, public static methods. Public static method with the implementation. Implementation is the mandatory. These two extra came in 1.8 version. Remember it, okay? Next, in 1.9 version, if you consider in 1.9 version, sir, which things came here? Just observe carefully. So all these things are allowed, plus in addition to that, private instance methods with the implementation. Compulsory implementation must be required. Next, what is the next terminology? Okay, private static methods with the implementation, right? With the implementation. That's all. Okay, so these are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Any explanation is required? Can you please confirm? so just observe version to version with respect to interfaces, sir. These things are there. Take a bit very special care about this one. Yeah. Next, sir, if two interfaces have some common method, then in the child interface, which extends both interfaces, how many method declaration is available? If the common method with the same signature, sorry, if two interfaces having the common method with the same signature, to the implementation class, only one thing is available. Remember that only one thing is available. What about that method? What about that method? Is it a default method? Yes. What about that method? Is it a default method? Is it only instance method? Instance method means what? Public abstract. Are you talking public and abstract methods, right? Yes. So to the implementation, to the child interface, how many methods are available? Only one method only available. Here just observe that I have interface left is there. Next, left interface contain public void m1 method. Next, interface right also contain public void m1. Public void m1 method is there. Okay. Now interface left and right, interface left right, interface left and right implements, sorry, extends left comma right. I'm taking extends left comma right. I'm trying to take. So now how many methods are available to the child interface? Can you please confirm? How many methods are there to the child interface? Only one. Sorry, only one. Yes, getting right. That is M1. The person who is going to implement this interface, okay, he is the responsible to provide implementation only. Okay, here just observe the left, right. Here just he is the responsible to provide implementation for only M1 method. Like, yes, perfectly. This code is the valid. Perfectly itself, this code itself is the valid, sir. Now if you want, okay, let me cross check. Yes, here left right, what that cannot find symbol, implements left right, maybe spelling mistake I did. RIGHT, interface left right, yeah, RIGHT. Okay, now observe. Clear, right? Next, when we require to provide implementation for both methods is if the method names are same but arguments are different. So if the method names are same and the arguments are different, then two methods are available. Those two methods act as overloaded methods. Don't get confused. Okay, that's all. So this is with respect to interfaces. This is the concept what we have to aware, friends. Okay, like now. So let me. I have two options are there. I can go either to the yeah. I want to add for you people. Okay, here just observe that my question here is, sir, I have one class is there, abstract class fees. Okay, assume that abstract class, I have abstract class course is there. Okay, course is there. Here just I have one variable is there, public double fee related to that course. How much is the fee of the course, like. Now here what I want to take is, sir, this is abstract class. Are you getting that? This one is abstract class. Okay, like. So which here just I want to take some methods, some methods inside some methods inside this class. So which methods are okay? Which methods we can take? Here just my requirement is I'm trying to take public public void okay, public void here, just public void, okay. My requirement is course get course or otherwise print course material, print material, like I'm taking this methods, okay. Private void print material, sorry, public void print material, like this I'm trying to take. This is the first method what I have, okay. Remember this one. Next, here I'm trying to take public double get a course fee, okay. Get a course fee, like I'm trying to take here. Return fee, just observe carefully, right? Return fee I'm trying to take. Next, and after that, here my requirement is just public, okay. Public, next one, public, here just I'm trying to take public abstract, okay. Teach public abstract, here just abstract void teach course, something like I'm going to take public abstract teach course, something like I'm trying to take, okay. Just a small public abstract teach course, okay, like I'm trying to take. Next, my requirement is, okay, here my requirement public, okay. So here course I'm trying to take, get the course I'm trying to take, get course, okay. Return new course, like this one I'm trying to take. That's all. Just observe yet line 1, which of the following methods we can take. Yet line 1, which of the following methods can be inserted, like that. So now observe carefully. It is an abstract class. Now at line 1, which of the following methods can be inserted? Can you please tell what is the first one? Is it possible to insert or not? Okay. Second one, is it possible to insert or not? Sir, observe that carefully, sir. Third one, next and after that, here this is. So first one, it is not possible. Why the first one is not possible to insert? Can you please confirm why the first one is not possible to insert? Because if you are not providing implementation, compulsory that method should be declared as abstract. Remember this one, you didn't declare abstract, that's why. Sir, what about second one? Public double get course fee, return fee. Public double get course fee, return fee. Okay, this one is perfectly acceptable. But the answer we are going to get is 0.0 if any person call this one. Next, public abstract void teach course. Yes, what is the problem with that? No issue at all. My child, the course implementation class is the responsible to provide implementation, right? Sir, now the fourth one, what is the problem with that? Fourth one is valid or not? Yes, can you please confirm? Fourth one is the valid or not? Yeah, remember that. Compiler will give left and right. Remember, sir, the reason is it is an abstract class. For the abstract class, how you can create an object? For abstract class, how you can create an object? How we can create an object? That's why immediately this one is also invalid. Okay, like that. So what are the correct answers we have? Anyone, can you please tell what the correct answers, right? B comma C, that's all, not D. B comma C. Okay, like D, the problem already you aware. For abstract class, we can't create an object. For abstract class, we can't create an object. We can't create an object. Next, why this one is invalid, sir? If you are why the first one is invalid? If you are not providing implementation for any method, okay? If we are not providing, implementation, if we are not providing implementation for any method, compulsory it should be declared, yes, it should be declared private, it should be declared as abstract. Okay, remember this one. That's all. So next, same thing I'm trying to take. The same thing I'm trying to take. Here my requirement is okay. So here class course is there. Assume that class course is there. Yet line one, which of the following methods can be inserted? Now, can you please guide which of the following methods can be inserted? Can you please tell that it is a normal class course? Any what the answer we are going to get? So this one you can't take A. Next, second one perfectly you can take, no problem at all. Public double get course B. Next, third one you can't take because the class is not declared as abstract. That's why abstract methods are not allowed. But last one happily you can take because course is not abstract. Happily you can create an object. Now observe carefully, right? So what the answers we are going to get become a D. Friends, everyone in the position to understand, if it is not abstract class, yes, what is the thing? Suppose I'm taking it is interface, right? Interface compulsory here we require to declare for interface variables you should provide assignment. We should perform initialization at the beginning only. Okay, like otherwise compare method. At line one, which of the following methods can be inserted? Can you please guide the first method? Can I take or not? First method, can I take or not? Yes, perfectly you can take. Next, second one you can't take. The problem here is, so public instance methods are not allowed inside interfaces. Only default methods and private instance methods you can take. Next, public abstract void teach course. Yes, it is also valid. Next, this one is also invalid because it's the public instance method. Remember. Now, can you please confirm which two things are acceptable, sir? A and C. Only these two things are acceptable. A and C. Correct? Yes, friends. Can you please confirm which two things are acceptable? Answer A, comma C. That's it. Okay, this is one possibility for you people, right? Maybe a chance to ask the questions. Take special care about that. Just wait for a minute. Yeah. Now observe, this is a very easy question. You are not required to worry at all. Okay, I'm trying to take. I'm trying to take. I have one class is there. Class here. Just what I'm trying to take. Sample class is there. Public static void main. Public static void main. String array args. Public static void main. String array args. I'm trying to take. Now here my requirement here is I have sir here string array fruits string array fruits string array fruits is equal to okay just apple next and after that banana okay next orange okay like we have these are the fruits string array fruits is equal to like this. Now I'm taking so string taste is equal to sir get sweetest get what we call here just a string fruit is equal to get sweetest fruit get sweetest fruit okay like I'm trying to take. Okay, now some code goes here. Okay, here I'm trying to take code goes here. Okay, like so now my requirement is okay, which of the following is allowed method declaration for get the sweetest fruit method? Which of the following is valid method declaration? Okay, here just observe which of the following get the sweetest of fruits method implementation. Get the sweetest of fruit method implementation is valid syntactically. Okay, syntactically. Okay, like I'm trying to take is valid syntactically. Okay, like now my first question I'm trying to take. So just my requirement is, sir, here I'm trying to take public static string get here just I'm trying to pass okay these fruits, because from these fruits only, can you please fruits from these fruits only, okay, like can you please provide, okay, like public static string get sweetest of fruit, okay, like I'm trying to take here just my requirement here is, so I'm trying to take string array fruits like this. I'm trying to take sir fruits, okay, like sir, this is my first implementation. Okay, forget about this declaration only. Which of the following method declaration is valid syntactically? Just I'm talking about only this one only. Now the second one I'm taking, sir, final static string, okay, like I'm taking. Next, the third one I'm trying to take, sir, okay, private okay private string get the sweetest of fruits, private string get the sweetest of fruits, like next I'm trying to take, sir, okay, final string, okay, like I'm trying to take. So here that's all. Can you please confirm among these four which one is the valid? Remember this, maybe a chance to ask this type of questions for the exam. Okay, can you please observe among these which of the following method declarations are acceptable? Okay, which of the following get method declarations are valid syntactically? Can you please tell what the answer? Can I take a perfect? What is the problem with a? Okay, what is the problem with the b? What is the problem with b? Can you please confirm b is also valid? What is the problem with B? So static method can be final, no problem at all, acceptable, valid. So what is the problem with the C? Can you please tell C the valid or invalid? C method declaration, is it valid or invalid? 100% pakka. This method is invalid. What the reason is? Non-static methods cannot be non-static methods cannot be referenced from static context. Remember, non-static methods cannot be referenced from static context. Okay, like this is the problem. You can't call non-static methods directly from static area. Okay, so that's why C is invalid. Even D is also invalid for the same thing only. Yes. Any doubt? Okay, D is also invalid because the same reason. Non-static methods cannot be referenced from a static context. Take very special care about this one. Yeah. Now let me go for one more question. I'm trying to take. Now have a look once, sir. I have one class is there. Okay, just I want to take one abstract class. Okay, public abstract public. Here just observe that my class. Public abstract, okay, class. Just I'm trying to take okay, gift like this. I'm taking, sir, public abstract class gift like this. I'm trying to take. Now my requirement is, so can you please find price of the gift, price of the gift, and can you please pack this gift, okay, like price or purchase. Okay, sir, here my requirement is public okay, purchase, sorry, public void purchase. Can you please purchase this gift? Can you public void purchase? Yes, gift G I'm taking. Public void purchase this gift. Next, sir, next, can you public void pack? Okay, like I have two methods are there. So the first method is can you please purchase this gift? Second one is can you please pack gift? Okay, like now I'm trying to take, this is my first method, friends. Okay, now my requirement is public abstract public abstract okay, void. Next, and after that here also I'm trying to take public abstract void like that. Okay, now my requirement is public void abstract void gift. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Next, public abstract okay, void pack. Okay, like I'm trying to take. This is my third thing, sir. Now the fourth one, a bit very important thing, sir. Observe carefully here. What I'm trying to take. Here is public abstract final void purchase gift. Okay, like public abstract void pack. Okay, like I'm trying to take, sir. So now these are my declarations. Which of the following are valid? Which of the following are valid declarations? Valid class declarations. Yes, which of the following are valid class declarations? Like, sir, now observe, sir, this is the first one. This is the first one. Next, this is the second one. You have to tell the answer for this, sir. Each and every minute point is also very important, friends. D, okay, like sorry, A, B, C, D. That's all, only 4 options. Can you please confirm? First one is the valid or invalid? Invalid. Compulsory the method should be declared as abstract. Invalid. Second one, sir, can you please confirm? B, 100% pakka, this one is valid, no problem at all. Next, why third one is invalid? The reason is whenever you are taking abstract, compulsory you should not provide implementation, but you provided implementation. That is the problem. Next, the public abstract class gift. Okay, like I'm taking. Yes, abstract class can contain final methods, no problem at all. In the child class, you can't override this method. But public abstract void pack, this one is 100% pakka invalid. So sorry, it is the valid because you ends with the semicolon. So can you please spell out what the answers we are going to get? Please confirm. A is invalid, but B is valid. A is invalid, but B itself is valid. Next, can you please confirm C? Public abstract class gift. C is invalid because abstract method should not contain body. Next, D itself is valid, no problem at all. Okay, B, D. So same thing I'm trying to take. Here public abstract class gift is there. Now let me take this class I want to replace with the interface one. Interface, replace all. Can you please confirm, is it valid or not? Sir, now which things are valid, which things are invalid? Which of the following interface declarations are valid? Which of the following are valid interface declarations? Are valid interface declarations? Anyone, can you please tell? A, is it valid or not? First the question, interface, can I declare abstract explicitly? Interface, the first question, can I declare interface as abstract explicitly? Yes, by default it's always abstract. By default it's always abstract. If you want, you can declare as abstract explicitly, no problem at all. Now have a look once. I'm taking, I have one interface is there, I have one interface is there. Okay, yeah, just observe that carefully. Interface, interf, I'm taking. Now I'm trying to declare this one explicitly public, and then abstract, like this I'm trying to take, sir. Now here just observe carefully, observe a bit very carefully. Interrupt.java I'm trying to take. Okay, now my question is Java C interrupt.java, like this, right? Yes, valid or not? Yes, we can declare abstract explicitly, no problem. Okay, by default it's always abstract, whether you are declaring or not, no twist at all, no difference at all. So now can you please confirm among these things which are valid declarations? Anyone, can you please confirm which are? If it is the interface, every class I'm trying to replace with the interface. Okay, here interface, like this I'm trying to take. You have to tell which are valid or invalid. Please guide first one 100% pakka, it is valid. 100% pakka, first one is valid. But if I can take second one, second one is also valid. Second one is also valid, because inside interface happily we can take abstract methods, no problem. Sir, the third one, is it valid or not? Invalid, because abstract you are telling implementation should not be there. Sir, fourth one, interface so doesn't contain, interface is not allowed to have final methods. Okay, for the answer we have A is answer. Next B is also valid. A comma B. That's only two things. So observe a bit very carefully about this terminology, friends. Okay, now I have lost, I mean one more possibility, same thing only. Which of the following class declarations are valid? What I want to do is I want to make a small change. I don't want to take abstract. I'm not taking abstract. Okay, 1 minute. Here just here I kept abstract. But here I removed abstract. Here I kept abstract. Here I removed abstract. Next, here like making some change. Okay. Next, I removed abstract here. Can you please confirm what the answers? I made small changes. First thing, valid or not? Please confirm. Is the first one valid or not? 100% pakka, it is invalid. Because if you are not providing implementation, compulsory you have to declare the method as abstract. Invalid. A. Second one, public class gift, is it valid or not? It is also invalid, because if a class contain at least one abstract method, compulsory we require to provide implementation for that. Okay, so it is invalid. Next, third one, is it valid or not? Yes, third one is valid. Abstract class can contain concrete methods. No problem at all. Okay, valid. Next, fourth one, is it valid or not? Invalid, because here abstract method is there, but you didn't declare class as abstract. So only C itself is the correct answer. Observe carefully. Any doubt? Okay. So just everywhere, friends, you require to take care about, yes, what is the abstract method, what is the interface, abstract class, okay, the relations, you people should aware clearly. Next, the implementation, whether we are providing implementation for all the things or not, okay, like yes, just I'm checking, is there any extra things we require to take or not, or our knowledge is enough. Okay, especially you require to take care about only one thing. That thing is abstract, implements, extends, and then methods. That's all. Okay, just wait for a minute. Is there any? Yeah, yeah, sorry. One minute. There is one more very simple question. Here, just observe that I have one interface is there. Just have a look once, sir. I have one interface is there. Public interface there. This interface contain, okay, sir, just a void m1 method. Okay, like that's all. Void m1 is there. Now I want to implement. I want to implement. Okay, this interface, right? What are various things I have to take care? Just observe carefully. I'm taking public abstract class test implements interrupt. Okay, now my requirement is public int m1 return 10. I'm trying to take, this is my first one. Sir, now I'm trying to take public abstract class test implements return int I I'm trying to take, return 10, return 10 like this I'm trying to take. Next, public void m1, public void m1, that's all. Sir, this is the third one I'm trying to take, sir. Next, my next, my next thing is the same thing I'm trying to take. The same thing I'm trying to take. Okay, here I removed this one. Okay, next, here just my requirement, public class tester. Okay, I don't want to take this one. I don't want to take this one. Okay, next, I'm trying to take public class tester implement center, but here I'm trying to take private void m1, private void m1. Next, here I'm trying to take public abstract class test implements. Sir, here public abstract void m1 like this I'm trying to take, void m1 I'm trying to take. Next, public abstract class test implement center. Here my requirement is public abstract. Here just I removed abstract void m1 like wow, good example. Of course, here we can what I'm trying to take. This is A. Next, B option, C, and then D I'm taken. Again I'm trying to take A, B, okay, C, and then D. Okay, now my question is, observe carefully about this one. Consider the interface. This is the interface, sir. Which of the following classes implements intra syntactically? I want to check syntactically whether it's the proper implementation or not. I'm not required to worry about that. Can you please confirm, sir? Here, can you please just spell out? Consider given the interface. Can you please tell, is it valid implementation or not? Please confirm. Is it valid implementation or not? No, invalid. Bhaskar, invalid. What the reason is? Here, void is the return type, but you are taking int return type. Void is the return type, but you are taking int return type. That's why this one is invalid. Next, second one. Can you please tell, is it valid implementation or not? Yes, valid, because here once you changed arguments, now it is the different. Next, you told, so I'm not providing implementation for this M1. That's why I took this one as abstract. No problem at all. Bhaskar, covariant return type concept applicable for interface, but void and int are not covariant. Covariant means parent class and child class. Okay, for primitives, covariant return type concept not applicable. Okay, now so it is valid. B is perfectly valid, sir. Next, C, is it valid or not? Yes. Why not? It is the valid. So syntactically, you never going to get any problem at all. Yes, it's a valid. Even you can remove abstract also. Itself is valid. Okay. Now public class test implements. Yes, it is also valid. Remember that. So among all, first one is invalid, but second one is the valid because it is the new method. I'm not talking about interface method. It is the new method. In this new, because arguments are different, if the arguments are different, overloaded method. It is the new method. Next, here I didn't provide implementation for this. That's why. So I declared class already as abstract. No problem at all. So B is allowed, C is allowed, D is also allowed. Okay. Answer B, C, D. All these things are perfectly acceptable. Okay. Now consider the interface. Public interface, same interface only. Which of the following implements properly? So this is invalid. Because you didn't use implements keyword. So I use which of the following classes implements interface syntactically. Okay, syntactically, but you didn't implement. That's why it is invalid. Next, is it valid or not? It is invalid. What the reason for that is? Sir, public method you can't override as a private method, because every interface method by default, every interface abstract method is by default, okay, itself is by default the private, the public. How you can override with the private? Not possible. Can you please confirm, is it valid or not? Public abstract class test implements. Yes, this one is perfectly acceptable. No issue at all. Sir, can you please tell, is it valid or not? Yes, sir, this one is invalid. Because the reason is parent class method. 1 minute. Yeah. Parent class method. Okay, void public void m1 public. So, but you override this one as default method. You override this one as the default method. Parent class method is the public, interface method by default public, but you override this one as default. That's why it is invalid. Can you please tell which answers are correct for this? Okay, A is invalid because you didn't implement that. B is invalid because scope you are reducing. Next, the third one is perfectly valid. Fourth one is invalid. Any doubt? Yes, friends. Clear. Just I have some small statements are there. Can you please confirm these statements are valid or not? Okay, my statement is which of the following are valid? Which of the following are valid? Valid. Okay, like that. Sir, first option, take very special care. So protected modifier is allowed for interfaces. Next, public modifier allowed for interfaces. Next, private modifier allowed for interfaces. Private modifier. Next, abstract modifier allowed for interfaces. Next, final modifier allowed for interfaces. Can you please tell which of the following are valid? So, anyone, can you please guide which things are valid, which things are invalid, friends? So, do you know protected top level class we can't declare as the protected? Top level class can be declared as the protected. That's why answer B is the valid. Next, the private modifier for top level not allowed. Abstract by default allowed. Okay, interface is always abstract. That's why final is not allowed. Remember that. Okay. So this is, any doubt? Can you please confirm? Please guide. Any doubt about this? Okay, well, sir, now which of the following are valid? Now my question is, okay, sir, now what I'm trying to take, private modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Private modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Okay, like next here just I'm trying to take private modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Next public modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Protected modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Final modifier is allowed for abstract methods, and the static modifier is allowed for abstract methods. Can you please confirm, sir, which things are valid, which things are invalid? Can you please confirm? For abstract method, private we are not allowed to declare because compulsory we have to provide implementation. So public is allowed for abstract method. Next, even protected is also allowed for abstract method because only child classes are responsible. Outside package, only child classes are responsible to provide implementation. Something like protected itself is allowed for abstract methods. Okay. Next, the final modifier not allowed, static modifier not allowed. Sir, can you please confirm? Is it allowed or not? B and C. Public is allowed, abstract is protected is also allowed. Remaining things are invalid. Yes, any doubt? Okay. Now my next question, just a matter of which of the following are valid? Sir, now instance variable can be declared with a static modifier. Instance variable can be declared with a static modifier. Next, static variable can be declared as instance variable. Okay. Next, as instance variable. Next, for local, here just observe, final local variable can be declared with the static modifier. Okay. Next, local variable can be declared with the final modifier. Local variable can be declared with the public modifier. Okay, like yes. Can you please confirm among these things which are valid, which are invalid? You can tell very easy difference what there inside. Instance variable can be declared with the static modifier, meaningless. Remember, instance variable means object related variable. Static variable means class related variable. Instance variable cannot be talked about static cannot be talked about instance, meaningless. Swaro, instance variable, static variable can be declared as instance variable, meaningless. Remember. Next, local variable can be declared with the static modifier, invalid. Local variable can be declared with the final, yes, valid. Okay, local variable can be declared with public modifier, meaningless. The only applicable modifier for local variables is final. That's all. Any doubt? Okay. Next, last one. Which of the following are valid? Okay. Top level class can be declared with top level class can be declared with public modifier. Sir, inner class can be declared with inner class can be declared with the public modifier. Next, top level class can be declared with the private modifier. Inner class can be declared with the private modifier. Can you please guide which things are valid, which things are invalid? Any answer? You know, top level class can be declared with public modifier. Yes. Inner class can be declared with public modifier. Yes. Top level class can be declared with private modifier, meaningless. Inner class can be declared with the private modifier. Acceptable. Any doubt? So these things are most valuable. Please take care. Yeah, sorry. Next one. Last one. Yeah. Here just observe that which of the following are invalid? Which of the following are invalid? Invalid. Observe carefully. Which of the following are invalid? Okay. Instance variables are allowed inside interface. Instance variables are allowed inside interface. Instance variables are allowed inside abstract classes. Next, abstract methods. Abstract methods are allowed inside interfaces. Abstract methods are allowed inside. Next, default methods are allowed. Next, default methods are allowed. Next, private static methods Next, private instance methods. Non-static methods means instance methods only. Non-static methods means instance methods. Yeah, good. Which of the following are invalid? A, B, C, okay, D, next E, F, G, H, I. Yeah. Friends, can you please confirm? Which of the following are invalid? Instance variables are allowed inside interface. Yes, invalid. Because instance variables are not allowed inside interface. Instance variables are allowed inside abstract class. Abstract methods are allowed inside interface. Abstract methods are allowed inside abstract class. Default methods are allowed inside interface. Default methods are allowed inside abstract class. No chance at all. Next, private static methods. Private static methods are allowed inside interface. Next, private static methods are allowed inside abstract class. Yeah, private static methods are allowed inside interface. Private static methods are allowed inside abstract class. Private non-static methods are allowed inside abstract class. Yes, instance methods. Private instance methods are allowed inside abstract class. Yes, only only two things are invalid. Okay, A comma F. Anyone? If you can ask the same question as per old version, then do you know it is the different? But in the according to Java 9, yes, all these things are, I mean, only these are invalid, except that remaining things are valid. Okay, that's all, friends. So tomorrow we'll meet for the continuation session.